All right. Yeah. We back. Happy Monday, man. Shout out to the Brand Gang. Shout out to the Capital Letter Club. It's Jamerson Ballard, your host, back with another one. And we try to wait a couple minutes to get the line. The line to load up, but in the meantime, it's the Dead Homies Day episode, man. Yeah. It's the Dead Homies Day episode, man. It's me again, Jamerson Ballard. You can follow me on all platforms as It's Jamerson Ballard. The first one to do it, if you put the it's on the front, you gotta have a tip for me, bro. That's all I'm saying, man. I don't ask for much. What's up, 29? What's happening? You know what I mean? But yeah, man. We about halfway through the year, man. And this is my first time going through the whole year with it, but like I said, man, this is the Dead Homies Day episode, man. We're gonna start that up. Yeah. And yeah, man. The influencer's influencer. So, it's some bullshit going on in the news, which I don't really do too much, with that. I think Rick Ross and Envy arguing over cars or some shit, and Envy made a point to bring old Gunplay in the mix, and Gunplay basically threatened dude, told him he'll slap him, all type of shit, man. So we hope nothing go no further than that, but that's just kind of what's going on right now. I don't understand. I really don't. I ain't really been paying attention. I got too much shit going on right now in my personal life, but that's due to the promotion. You know what I mean? Shout out to the company, Guard Dog Security, well as it's doing right now. You know what I mean? We doing our thing, man. But it's just it's a day right now where we honor. You have to excuse my background. It's probably way too much going on back there, but we here with it. Focus. Anyway, I ain't gonna keep y'all too long, but yeah, man. This the Dead Homies episode, and for the ancestors, you know what I mean? For those of you who honor those, this is for them, Right now I know I live my life based on the knowledge that I received from them, whether it be dead homies or ancestors. And the way I honor them is not with tattoos, but with my improved actions. Even if they was in there, on some bull crap, and they didn't really do everything they were supposed to do, I was still able to learn from that, and the people around me benefit from that because of how I live my life. And my hope is that it doesn't just benefit me, but it benefits those of you who are not so close around me. Because to be perfectly honest, man, we all are connected, even if it's just by the air that we breathe. You know what I'm saying? We all connected, man. We can't get around that. And if we treated each other like that, instead of trying to make this thing about certain races and things like that, we'd probably get a lot further. But, and that's not to say that I don't observe the whole race thing. I do. I see that I'm black. I am a foundational black American. Shout out to Tariq, though, for the weekend that they had out there in Dallas. I heard it was popping. And so, the Foundational Black American Expo, I wasn't able to make it down there. Like I said, I got some shit going on myself that I got to get through, man. Because it's an everyday thing, you know what I mean? It's not like, that you can, not go through shit when you feel like it. It happens. And, the thing is for us to learn from it and keep pushing, man, because it's not going to stop happening as long as you're alive. Life is going to keep happening, and I have to take time out to, like I said, show reverence to the ancestors and the dead homies who made things as cool as they are for me. And I'm hoping that y'all do the same in y'all everyday life, not just on Memorial Day. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really need the government to tell me when to celebrate. This is why happy Monday, and two, happy how it all came to be, because today is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. And I felt like that coming from Acts Full Gospel Baptist Church, Church of God in Christ in the town, and ran into the homie, and that's how Happy Sunday was born, which we all know and love is happy every day, because that was the point. What you doing to bring something new to the game, though? You know what I mean? Because it's a lot of regular stuff going on, just normal, uninspired nonsense, and I kind of see why the OGs be a little grumpy, man, because I'm tired of seeing rewatched, remixed, reboots. I'm tired of it. I think the latest one they got out is, what is it? White Man Can't Jump. They done messed around and made a series out of an hour 30-minute movie. Whatever. I'm not even interested in seeing it. I need y'all to come with some new shit, Hollywood. I mean, the AI thing is probably making it worse. That's annoying. But it is what it is, man. I'm just gonna do my part to keeping fresh shit going through the game, man. And making my meager contributions to the whole situation, man. But yeah, shout out to my little cousin Landry Ballard for, I think he brought Big Dog to the game. So if you say Big Dog right now, you got him to thank for it. R.I.P. to him. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Monville Fudgens, a.k.a. Comp from Langston University. He was my first roommate, bro. He was a big part of me going further with the haircutting game. But my Uncle Alvin was the initial inspiration for that. Keep me out of the barbershop, but we can still have barbershop convos right here, me and you. The ladies is invited too. It ain't excluding y'all. I mean, we keeping it real in here, and it's something everybody can get a part of. You want some? But yeah, man. I hope y'all, if y'all into eat barbecue, y'all have, your barbecue plates and everything. Y'all done went and put some flowers on your people's monuments and graves and everything. And like I said, man, you just breathe deep, man, and appreciate the sacrifices they made so that you can be here living your best life right now. You know what I mean? Because everybody ain't able to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's going through stuff. Be careful if you're driving, because, accidents happen. Please don't drink and drive or smoke and drive. I mean, know your limit. Let somebody else, do your thing for you as far as like escort you around, if that's what you want to call it. Because, designated drivers are necessary. So shout out to you if you are a designated driver throughout this circumstance, because, you probably saved a life, man. For real. Speaking of people in accidents, man, we're going to get into the segment I like to call Don't Be a Weirdo, because it's not cool. Definitely not cool to be weird in some of the ways I'm pointing out in my segment. In today's segment, we have a dude named William Abalos. And this is out of the Houston area. So bro was hired as a licensed physical therapist at a select physical therapy facility. Bro is 29. And allegedly he would take his female clients into a private room and expose himself and take pictures without their consent. That's weird. And you nasty. You probably short. That's just nasty. We don't do that around here. We have consent around here. Ran gang. Okay? Capital Letter Club members, y'all already kind of know what's up, but yeah, we do consent around here, man. So, bro, taking pictures without consent and taking advantage of broken women and breaking them even more by asking women to do a grip test. Bro asked ladies to do a grip test in a pillowcase, and his dick is in there. and they squeeze it. I look. Now, you're a certain age, I'm pretty sure you know what a dick feel like when you grabbing it. Maybe you don't, but you probably should. So, be aware. Be aware. Anything leery, man, I don't know, stranger danger or something, but don't be grabbing strange men's dicks under pillowcases. How is he even getting away with this shit? How you got your dick in the pillowcase and you tell them, what, you set it on the table or something and tell them to squeeze it? You put it in the sock first and then have them squeeze it, tell them squeeze harder. Go back and forth a little bit. Nasty, little freaky ass. Anyway, he also giving perverted foot rubs. How's you fucking women's feet without them really knowing, bro? So you got a foot fetish too? Now, I'm not against people having fetishes or whatever. You know what I mean? But come on, man. You at the job. Do like normal people, go home and jack off to that shit. You know what I mean? Like, oh, she has some nice pinky toes. It's not my thing. I don't get it. I don't understand where you're coming from with that. But I'm not judging. I'm just saying, you can't be shooting skeet on women's feet at the job site without their permission. No, but seriously, at all. It's not good. I'm pretty sure it's against the HIPAA code or something like that. And just take your little freaky ass home first and do that. That's disgusting. But yeah, I think bro was charged with evasive recording and indecent exposure in Montgomery County, Texas. And bruh, as soon as I find your name, nigga, William Abelos, you are this week's Weirdo of the Week award winner. Congratulations, nigga. Anyway, that's something we frown upon greatly in this program that I'm running, bro. We don't do that. That's disgusting. You know what I mean? Like I said, I can't shame you for liking the feet, I guess. That's your thing. Who don't like a nice set of feet and phalanges? I mean, it's cool when they soft and all that. But, hey, I don't know. Maybe he's some type of weird genius because he ended up finding a way to make his fetish somewhere he can work. But maybe you can start something where maybe, women sign up for that. They like that. Not this. This is not good. This is sneaky. That's not cool. Stop it. Anyway, the next segment is a segment that ain't really funny, but it's real. And it's called Who Got Active? Alright? So on this week's Who Got Active, it was a group of Samaritans jumped out on a dude that attacked the CHP officer and had the officer in a headlock. Bro, you getting headlocked by civilians, nigga, you fired. You fired. It had to be a white person that was doing this shit. Maybe a Mexican. Because ain't no way in the world he wouldn't have called for backup. But see, on this one, I guess he didn't have to call for backup because he had a group of other dudes led by a dude named Alvarado Navarro. He the one who wanted to talk to the news anchor about the shit. He telling everybody what happened. Anyway, I'm just like this, man. You got a walkie-talkie. Use that motherfucker. You got a gun. I ain't saying you should have been shot, dude. But why is you getting jumped on because you was a motorcycle cop? See, that's where you fucked up. You should have went harder. You should have probably went ahead and got you a car or something. I'm just going to sit behind the desk. You know what I mean? This is not to shame those of you who out there bike copping. But you probably don't get as much respect as the nigga in the car. Or the nigga with the dog. Or even the nigga on the horse. You on the bike, man. You on the bike and you exposed. I don't know what happened. Did the nigga jump off the curb and grab you by the neck. Anyway, Everardo Navarro and his gang of Cape Crusaders jumped out on the dude and got active. You know what I'm saying? They seen dude was fighting for his life apparently and needed help. He in dire straits. So they jumped out of the whatever they was riding in, 3 or 4 deep, and they jumped the man that was on this man's back. So the officer owed these guys a debt of gratitude because he damn near saved his life. And he what anyway. I guess they felt like they had to do that shit. Probably if this nigga anything like Stacy off the wood, if they didn't jump out with his ass, they was finna have to walk. So that happened. Also, I know you probably wondering, like, damn, this nigga got a lot of white tees. I do. You'll probably see a lot more of these, and part of the reason why is the nigga named Keek the Sneak. Now, he ain't a brand new artist, but he is somebody you need to know about, and this is who I'm highlighting on this week's Wake the Fuck Up. Because, nigga, although you seeing a lot of quote-unquote side shows going on around the nation, this is the nigga that will be on any of the soundtracks of a worthy side show. High speed specialist, a getaway artist. God, as soon as I pull my shit up out of park, bitch. Man, come on. If you ain't heard of Dude at all, I mean, in town, it's kind of already lit. You know, shout out to him. I mean, he had an issue in Sac and was hit. And, bruh, it's really not the same no more. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to him. But your music still live on. The spirit of that still live on. He's still one of the rawest artists you will ever hear on wax. He's done a couple of things with E40 back in the day. But, yeah, he's the reason why a lot of us was wearing white tees in the late 2000s, I think. And maybe even some of the early ones. Because bro was doing his thing, man. So shout out to him. And shout out to you for listening. Thank you for your time, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in to another episode of R&R, man. Like I said, I really can't be here too long. I hope you enjoyed the show. If you got anything that you want to shoot to me monetarily, hit me on Cash App, $SuperStee, SuperStee. And I'm going to let that be that, man. Again, shout out to the dead homies, man, and the ancestors. Salute to y'all, and y'all have a great week. And I hope it's prosperous. I'm out.